right, we're back, Fader Follow. This is the episode 30, actually. We made it to 30 episodes without getting canceled, hurt anybody's feelings. For the people that are watching, thank y'all. We wouldn't be here without the fans, right? Right, Austin?
Are you sure we didn't hurt anyone's feelings?
You might have.
Why?
Because you hurt our feelings because you've been cheating in this pick'em that we've got going on.
Shit.
Cheater.
But
that's not important. What's important is the Texas Longhorns are going to the college football playoff. They have snuck in somehow. Big 12 championship. They made a statement yesterday after what happened. The Longhorn was found dead at the Oklahoma State campus, right?
The frat house.
As soon as that happened, I sent a message out to these guys saying, take Texas at minus 15.5.
But yet you posted Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I had that in a
plus
draft.
15.
I had that in a draft from 2 days before that. I'm a busy guy, all right? What'd you post? What did you post?
You posted it that morning.
Oh,
you
my
posted
lock.
It the morning.
This guy. My lock is Tulane. Tulane minus 3.
Good, yeah.
41 to 23.
I lost my freaking second house because of that.
41 to 23.
I lost my second
But
house.
I told
He went
you
against the
Everett.
Texas team. He went against the Texas team.
They had that a freshman quarterback. Fucking Tulane was been playing good defense all year. Mm-hmm. They're just fucking bums. And it was a home game for the championship.
Yes.
It had everything to go Tulane's way. But they knew I picked them, so they tanked.
I'm not sure, but is Tulane's coach on his way out? Because I imagine he's probably like a highly, highly sought after head coach.
There was talks about the A&M job.
There was talks about that for the Tulane coach.
Yep.
We might have to look that up later. He may be on his way out, or was he even coaching?
Probably
Tulane?
not.
I don't know.
Tulane's
It didn't look like it.
What? They ended up losing. It was 41-23, right?
Yeah.
Well, that game didn't matter anyway. The other lock that we had that I thought for sure was going to happen was Appalachian State. They got their ass beat too.
Bad.
By Troy. And who beat Troy, Austin?
Texas State.
Oh, so you're saying Texas State should be the champions of the what conference is that? The SWAC? The SWAC conference.
Sunbelt. I don't know. We've changed conferences like
Conference USA. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be like hell next year because I don't think the Pac-12 is gonna be even a conference next year, is it?
Nope.
Yeah. That's going to be sad, man. That's going to be really sad. All those late night games that go on until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, are those still going to happen? Because I kind of look forward to those when you're kind of laying in bed after all day of watching football and you just have those games on that you could just fall asleep to at night. The ones that nobody cares about, like a Fresno State versus like a San Jose State or who else? San Diego State.
San Diego State.
Yeah. That's a shame. But anyway, college football playoff came out today. It is going to be Michigan, the number 1 seed, Washington, the number 2 seed, Texas, the number 3 seed, and Alabama, the 4 seed. Mm-hmm. Do y'all think that was the right call, putting Alabama in over Georgia?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Well, Scott, you got to plead your case for Florida State later, but I think it was the right call too.
Yeah.
Florida State, they were undefeated. Power 5 conference, they go undefeated. Clearly the question here is if they let Florida State in, they're clearly going to get their asses beat. They would have been like a game that the spread probably would have been about 20 points. They barely got by an average Louisville team. What was Louisville, 10-2?
Fucking bum Louisville team.
Yeah, but that conference, I don't know.
It would have been another TCU, basically.
Yeah. But since Georgia and Florida State were left out, Austin, you got to plead your case as to why you're Georgia here in this situation.
Yeah.
All right, plead your case as to why you feel like y'all should have been let in the playoff.
It's simple. 2-time defending national champion.
Okay.
Right here. 27, 28 game win streak. Mm-hmm. You lose 1 game and you're out against a top 4 team, says the committee. And that's the only game you lose and you're still not in just because it's the last game of the season.
And they've beat Alabama how many times the last few times they played? 3 to 4 times?
Yes.
Oh, if they did let Georgia in, Do they let Alabama in too?
Yes.
And they just leave Texas would have had to go.
Kick out Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, last year the Big 12 championship conference winner made it. No, they didn't, because TCU lost the Big 12 championship last year, and they still made it to the playoff.
Yeah.
Last year it was Oklahoma State versus Baylor in the Big 12 championship, I believe. But I don't. Are we sure? Or is that right? Is that right or wrong?
Yes, because they did not. They lost.
They had lost to Kansas State, I believe, and they didn't make it to the Big 12 championship. Okay, that was when old Deuce Vaughn ran all over them. Florida State, Scott. I know you were against Florida State just like everybody, but let's pretend you're a big Florida State fan right now. Why? Why not? Why can't they? Why can't they be let in?
I'm gonna go ahead and flip it right here and say they shouldn't have got in. No, I'm just kidding. Their argument
dropped
is
the
that
case.
basically their whole thing is that they went undefeated and they won their conference. Undefeated Power 5 conference has never, up until today, has never been gotten passed over for a one-loss team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was a Florida State fan, I would definitely be salty. But at the end of the day, it's the best teams, and without that quarterback, what's his name?
Travis.
Jordan Travis.
Yeah, Jordan Travis.
Travis Jordan.
They're not one of the best teams. They're not. I don't care how deserving they are. They're not one of the best teams.
So James,
even then, like to me, it's like Georgia and Bama. Like, but Washington, like. I think they're just good enough to squeak by to get into the committee. That's why they just need to. They fucking screwed it over by not doing the playoff this year because
this would have been the perfect year to do the playoff.
Yeah,
perfect year. What were you gonna say?
Do you think that they got it right?
I do. I actually thought that they should have let Georgia in over Texas. Yep. If you're, I mean, if you go off of better teams. Mm-hmm. I mean, but. Texas beat Alabama, so how do you put, Bama in over Texas?
I think it's the only thing that they figured into that because Texas beat Bama.
Last year, TCU was ranked number 2 and they lost, but they still got the 4th seed, I believe. Mm-hmm. And Georgia, like you said, 30-something game winning streak. They lose the SEC championship and they dropped all the way to number 6.
Yeah, not even
actually.
And it wasn't like they got blown out by Bama. It was a close game.
But you can't leave the SEC champion out of it. Alabama had to get in there. And think of this. We probably hadn't been thinking about this, but think of how much money those two schools lost over not getting into this playoff. Millions and millions of dollars. The FSU AD had a couple tweets. He wasn't too happy about it. He said it's unforgivable that they were let out of this. And then the quarterback that got hurt, Jordan Travis, he tweeted out saying, like, so if a player gets hurt, should the team just stop trying, basically?
Yeah.
Stop.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they should stop trying?
They're
going to try to get a draft pick or what?
Your Heisman favorite.
No. If their fucking backup quarterback would have went there and lit up the score versus Louisville, they would have got in. No question.
Yeah,
I think.
Texas did.
Yeah, exactly. But it didn't happen. They're not that good without Jordan Travis.
I'm not saying this guy can't be good, their backup quarterback, but you sit on the bench for, 11 games all season?
Yeah.
You don't play at all. Of course, when you come in, things aren't going to flow right, I guess you could say. But, man, I don't know. Everybody, even a forgotten team, people forgot about, Ohio State. Mm-hmm. They weren't even in the question. Like, were they ranked number 2, right, when they played Michigan? Michigan was number 3. They dropped all the way to number 7. Off that loss to Michigan, which most people are saying Michigan is the best team in the country. I disagree with that. I think Alabama's going to destroy Michigan in that first game. Michigan is favored by 2 against Alabama, right? I believe Michigan is 2-point favorites, and Texas will play Washington. Washington is underdog, so Texas is favored by 4 in that. So are we going to...
Who's Georgia going to play? Are they going to play Florida State?
No, I don't know who Georgia's going to play. Oh, they are going to play Florida State. I think you're right. I think Florida State and Georgia are playing each other. One of those
my God. I think
major bowl games.
Destroy them.
Yeah. What are you doing over there?
Playing some ads, you know.
He's looking up the Pog stuff again.
Dang.
Yeah, right in the middle of the show.
Easy.
But yeah, man, it sucks, I guess, for those teams. It's unfortunate, but did they get it right overall? Take a vote, Austin,
Yes.
Scott.
As best as they could, they got it right.
Okay, and I agree
think.
also. But who the hell are we? What do we know? We don't know shit about college football.
They kind of went off the best deserving, like half-ass best deserving, and then half-ass best team.
I agree.
All right, now another question.
Think about this. Look at the 12 teams right now. Who would it be? How do you? What's the?
You take the conference championship winners and you put them all in the top 12.
Top 12, like right as of right now. How would that seeding go?
Well, obviously Liberty would probably be number 12.
Nope. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma would. Oh, you have it there?
Yeah.
Well, that's just somebody's opinion on who it should be.
No, that's how they finish.
The rankings?
Yeah, how they finish. So this year,
They're going to take the top 12 teams?
next year, yeah.
Okay, let's say Oklahoma
Yeah.
State would have beat Texas. Would Oklahoma State go in? They were ranked like number 17.
Yeah.
I think they're going to take
And did Liberty end up going undefeated?
Yes, Liberty. That's why I said
So are
Liberty
they
would get in there.
fucking The number 5 team, how deserving are they over Florida State?
James Madison possibly
Yeah.
too?
Hey, you only play teams on your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
They beat them all.
That's a big question as to why all these teams are like moving to these bigger conferences also, I guess.
Yeah. It's not the most deserving.
So, James Madison possibly. I think had they not lost to Appalachian State, they might have got in that top 12 thing. But
No, I was
skip.
saying, like, listen to how this would have turned out next year for the top 12.
okay,
Oklahoma, 12. They would have played
Michigan. Well, Michigan would have got the bye.
bye, so they play the top number 5.
Yes.
5 seed, Florida State.
Okay.
Oklahoma,
That would
Florida
have been
State.
good.
That'd have been a good game, yeah. Oklahoma would have won.
Yeah.
Georgia versus Ole Miss.
No, Ole Miss is getting crushed.
Yeah.
Ohio State, Penn State again.
We know how that ends.
Oregon, Missouri.
Oregon, Missouri, that'd be a good game, but I think Oregon would probably beat them.
Yeah.
What about Colorado? Where would they where would they be there? Okay, well,
They're skiing now.
predictions.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win the national championship, Scott?
I'm with Scotty already. I already know.
Alabama.
Yep.
Alabama's gonna win as the 4th seed again.
Alabama.
Yep.
I was trying to find the odds on it. I couldn't find them.
I'm gonna take Texas to win it because their odds are probably the longest. They're probably the longest shot odds of them or Washington. But I think
Probably Washington.
Texans
Let me see.
Texas already beat Alabama. Granted, that was early in the season, but I think the Texas defensive line, their front seven, they're great. I don't know. I don't think Michigan could beat Texas. If Michigan gets past
okay.
Alabama and they play Texas in the championship,
So none of y'all have no faith in J.J. McCarthy.
Are you ready? It's Washington plus 700, Texas plus 310.
oh, so Washington's
Alabama is 190, and the Wolverines are actually since they're number 1, they're the favorite at 170.
Let's talk about that game real quick. That Iowa-Michigan game.
Trash.
That was one of the worst games I'd ever seen. I don't know if Michigan was trying to go in there and just get it over with, right?
Yeah.
They didn't make a statement, if that's what you're asking. I knew Iowa wasn't going to score a point in that game. Iowa's offense
Good call.
is terrible.
They're the worst
Cha-ching!
10-2 team in the fucking history.
Hey, they play
Of
who
the
they
game.
play who they play.
They play who's on their
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, I know, but they're the worst 10-2 team.
I don't even know how you win 10. They found a way to win, clearly, but how do
Yeah.
you win 10 games with that offense?
Because their defense is
It's
so good.
So good.
I want to say some of
Versus bad
Michigan's
teams.
the first 3 games they play, like they played some, they play some like a tune-up game. Those Division II schools actually put some points up against them. Granted, this was a championship game, but 26-0, it did hit the under, which I thought Michigan would hit the over by itself, but that didn't happen. Wrong again on that. But 26-0, that was a snooze fest pretty much. And then Alabama, Georgia. Anything to say about that, Alabama, Georgia? Other than Jalen Milroe, favorite for the Heisman next year, possibly?
Next year, he's not going pro.
No, I don't think so. I think he's a freshman, isn't he?
I didn't watch most of it, but second half, whenever Georgia came back, ran down the field, I was like, okay, they're going to win this game.
I almost took a live bet for Georgia to come back, but nah, it's I don't know. Everybody wanted Alabama to win that game.
And from Alabama, what I tell you about Washington? Told you they would cover and to take the money line if you were gonna bet them.
Yeah, I took Washington as the underdogs.
Yeah,
Oregon, they were plus 10.
What if Oregon wins that game?
If Oregon wins that game, then they take Washington's spot. Pac-12 winner.
You think so?
Yeah,
at number
I think
2?
so. Yeah, I think they would just switch those.
They put Texas at 2 and then Bama at 3.
I don't think so.
Oregon
I think they would put Oregon at 2.
Really?
I guess we'll never know.
Guess we'll never know. What was the other game? The Texas-Oklahoma State game. Not much to say there. I mean, Texas just destroyed them from the beginning of the game. Did what they had to do.
Took care of business.
What we mentioned earlier.
And if they don't fucking beat the shit out of them, do they make it?
No, they knew they had to do it.
No.
But if they don't, say let's 20
say it went to overtime or something.
24-21. Does Georgia take that spot?
I don't know. Like you said, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as the dead Longhorn turned up, you knew to take Texas. But yeah, that's all those games. Both those games are gonna be on January 1st. Texas will play Washington in the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans, which
we're getting sideline passes, Scott.
I'm on the horn trying to get us tickets to that. All right, so on your birthday, it's gonna be my gift to you. Okay, it's not a promise though.
Which game is it?
It's the Sugar Bowl with
baby.
Texas and Washington.
Oh fuck yeah!
I'm trying to. I'm not gonna make any promises. Trying to get us tickets to that, but
me, you, James, all the kids, everyone.
No kids, no wives. You can't bring your side chick, Austin.
Which one?
Exactly. Which one?
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, that's and then the Rose Bowl is going to be Alabama and Michigan, which I think. What game's going to be better? Probably the Texas-Washington game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a shootout. That's going to be a shootout game. Probably like 38-35 or something. 3-point spread.
You know who looks good? Penix Jr. in that fucking Oregon game.
How come they aren't? How come he just fell out of the Heisman thing?
Yeah, I don't know, but he's Bo Nix's dad.
Bo Nix's dad.
Yeah, he's just
poppy.
Always beats him. Yeah.
Who's your poppy?
Mr. Nix.
Poor Bo Nix was crying at the end of the game. Where are you going?
Yeah.
No. He's tired of hearing it. NFL today. Why don't you tell us about that impressive performance that those Los Angeles Chargers put on there?
I was fucking. I had a hard time even watching it right now. I didn't start watching it till like the second quarter, but oh my god, I knew it was gonna be like a tough game just because we have so many injuries and we're just playing so bad. And then the weather was like I knew before that it was gonna be all rainy the whole game. And to be honest, I thought it was gonna be even closer. Because I think what was the spread, like 4.5?
It started out at 5.5. I think
5.5?
I think it ended up at like 5.
I didn't even think that they were going to cover the spread, to be honest. I thought it was going to be that close of a game. Because Belichick, too, always plays, like we never play good versus the Patriots. And, yeah, basically. And then part of me wanted them to lose to see if they would fire Staley just like mid-season.
Yeah.
That was my hope. But they won. Because basically it's the playoffs for them. They're in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, they have to win.
Every single game is a playoff game.
There's 6 games left?
Yeah, and to be honest, I think even if they win out, I'm not even 100% sure they'll even make it. I think it's going to take some help.
The elements were pretty bad in that game. It was pouring rain. Kind of all the East Coast games up there were really bad weather. Like the Pittsburgh Cardinals game is just now finishing right now.
Dude, freaking so I was watching the game, right? And they throw it to Quentin for like 27 yards. It's like everyone was all happy talking about like, hey, they need to get this guy confidence. And then 2 plays later, like on a 3rd and 12, freaking hits him right in the hands. And everyone's like, well, it's tough. It's tough.
That's over with.
And then, dude, they just need to bench him.
You want me to tell you
and the
something?
same thing, like so many easy drops that game for both sides.
Yeah, you want me to tell you something funny about that? I had to
What's
start
that?
Quentin Johnson today in our fantasy because I had nobody else. And I think he got me like 4.2 points.
Nah, there's always someone else.
No,
You weren't looking hard enough.
the next person I could have picked up was Mingo from Carolina.
Jeremy Mingo.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of that guy before.
Should have started a second tight end.
I had benched Jake Ferguson and he got like 20 fucking points against Seattle.
Yeah, see, I told you to trade with me, and you're like, maybe I'll start both tight ends.
Then give me them 49ers
Do it.
defense.
I try. Dude, the Jets defense had like 10 points today too.
I don't know if I started the Jets defense or not. Oh, you have the Jets defense.
I have
No,
the Jets defense. That's what I was trying to give you.
Hey, before we talk about the other games, did y'all see the whole Jamal Adams thing? Did y'all hear about that?
What do you do?
I guess in the Cowboys game, he got burned by Jake Ferguson on some play. And this sideline reporter or some guy that covers the game, he posted the video of Jake Ferguson scoring the touchdown on him. Well, Jamal Adams took it as, this guy is fucking making fun of me. Well, Jamal Adams goes to this guy's Twitter page, and he, I guess, takes the time to go through this guy's pictures, finds a picture of his wife, screenshots it, and posts yikes. Like, basically going after his wife for not being, to him, according to him, that good looking, which, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with her.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, she's not a bad looking woman, but, I mean, how petty is that? As a professional athlete, you probably shouldn't do that. So, Austin, if somebody made fun of you on the show, would you go after their wife?
No.
You already have. That's what they're saying.
I don't go after anyone.
They're playing. He's playing chess. They're playing checkers.
Duh.
He'd already been there.
Yeah, here's the post.
Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt.
He just posted yikes with some emoji. I don't even know what to describe the emoji as. It's like a.
Has he seen? Show Austin the wife. Like,
have you seen it?
No.
Here's the wife right here.
Chuck.
She's not bad looking. May have just been a bad picture of her.
She's a Texas 6.
Hey, dude. I thought you just said you're not going after anybody's wife. You just went after it. Now we got to edit that. You just went after this guy's wife.
Hey, that's above average.
Connor Hughes, we're sorry. We're sorry that happened. Other NFL games.
A Texas 6 is way hotter than everything else.
A Texas 6 is like a Seattle 8? Seattle 9?
Probably Seattle 10.
Yeah.
That's a Green Bay 10.
Oh, no, that's a Green Bay 12 right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I noticed whenever you go to Green Bay? I don't know if I ever told you about this, Scott, but like, the songs we used to like jam out to like in, I don't know, in high school? Let's say, let's take, for example, that song by T-Pain that got money, and they jam those songs on game day.
Yeah.
And they go crazy on that shit.
90s freaking rap.
Yeah, they act like they just hit the charts or something, and people they're wilding on that shit.
They got no fucking Wi-Fi out there. It gets out there.
How old?
That's true.
How old is that song?
Middle of nowhere.
Here's another one. The Hotel by Pitbull.
Hotel Mo.
Yeah. How old is that song?
Holiday Inn.
Is that an old song?
It's got to be like 2007, 2008.
That's what I mean, dude. They get down to this shit. They get down to that music. Like I said, it's still on the Billboard Top 100 or something.
I think they're just all still drunk and they just never forget.
Yeah, or they're like older people there and they finally get a chance to let loose or something, and they're like, "Oh, I remember this from 2006." They're up in their chairs, fucking popping it and everything, like they're fucking
pop, lock, and
they're
drop
back
it.
up in the club again.
Damn.
So it almost seems like they're like 10 years behind, I guess you could say. It seems like. Oh, but yeah, now I feel bad. You already said that girl would be a Wisconsin 10, so you put down Wisconsin there, and now we're just putting them down again.
Yeah, sorry. Get with the times.
Yeah. Texas 6, though. I like that. I like that Texas 6.
Yeah.
Let me read this bet I had, Scott, that kind of fucked me over. Right before the game started at game time, I had a Derrick Henry rushing touchdown, right? Well, he got it.
I'm sure he got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a
times 2, baby.
I had a Michael Pittman over 6.5 receptions. He had 12 receptions. I had Curtis Samuel over 35 yards. He got it.
Easy.
I had Rachaad White over 3.5 receptions. He already has 2, and it's not even halftime yet, so probably going to get it.
Got it.
All right. Alvin Kamara, 32.5 receiving yards. He got 58. Got it.
Easy.
The last one, Chris Olave, over 5.5 receptions. He had 5 in the third quarter. Derek Carr gets hurt. Jameis Winston comes in, throws 3 passes to Olave. All three of his passes go to Olave, bounce right off his hands. Every one of them. They were bad throws, though.
Shit.
Exactly. That's what I thought they were going to say. It was a $20 bet to pay out $450. And
damn.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, it was a bad one. And those passes, oh yeah.
And not to mention, another parlay I had was fucking Denver to beat the Texans, and then Russ throws some garbage up at the last in there. That was.
I know. He went back to Russell Wilson.
He evaded the rush. He got rid of the guy. He had plenty of time.
He just got too nervous, so he fucking just threw it right to him. Like that was Russell Wilson. That wasn't Mr. Unlimited.
Mr. Limited now. But that kills the Broncos. 6-game win streak? 5-game win streak? The Texans, are they still pretenders?
Texans?
They're a good team. They're mid team. I don't think they're. I would say they're with the Cowboys now.
Tank Dell broke his leg.
Wait, actually. What? What? What'd you say?
You didn't know that?
Well, yeah. No, I didn't know if you knew it.
You're there with the Cowboys?
Yeah. Oh,
Did you see the referee?
He's asking you a question. Guy? He's asking you a question.
What?
What about it?
What'd you know?
Hey, the Cowboys are with the Texans?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Cowboys got to beat a good team.
No, yes or no.
At least the.
Oh, that's what you mean. They got to beat a good team.
And then if they do, then I'll put them back in the NFC Championship.
Who's better, the Broncos or the Texans right now?
I would take the Cowboys.
Oh, I'm sorry,
but just barely.
Cowboys are
on a neutral site. It's anybody's ball game.
Anything goes.
Yeah.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. All right, other games. You missed his little Chargers rant, Austin. He did mention the fire Brandon Staley like he normally does.
Mm-hmm.
You know, forgot to give him the applause for that. All right. Falcons Jets. There's not much to say about this one. This was just a snooze fest. At one point, the score of this game was 7-5, a baseball score. The Jets went through about 4 quarterbacks today. None of them were named Zach Wilson. Trevor Siemian kind of finished the game. Did Tim Boyle get hurt, or did he just get pulled?
I'm pretty sure pulled.
Ooh,
and Siemian suck. Dude, they all suck. But I almost want Saleh to fucking take some heat for how fucking bad the Jets offense is.
Why haven't they gone after Ryan Tannehill?
Not Hackett?
Why hasn't the Jets tried to trade for Ryan Tannehill?
Because trade deadline's passed.
Well, Ryan Tannehill cannot hold an extra point, so let's keep that up real quick. But before we get to that,
they should have went after somebody, dude. They're fucking like, it's basically just telling your fans, even if you go after someone and they're fucking no good, at least you can say that, hey, you did it.
Yeah, you made
this whole season. Like they had fucking 3 years of Zach Wilson. They knew he wasn't the guy.
Are they strapped for cash?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They must be after the Spanos and short for cash because they didn't fucking want to do anything.
Well, they're getting strapped by every team. Aaron Rodgers was at the game today. Actually, on the what was he on? He was on the active list, or
he's on the player able to perform, but he has
the pup.
He's off the pup list, is what you're saying. Okay,
so he has 3 weeks to get back on.
Do you really bring him back at 4-8?
Hell no.
No.
You can't do
As
that.
an Aaron Rodgers fan, no.
Hey, you're the reason Aaron Rodgers.
You're the one
hurt.
I know. Yeah.
You put that up there when he had a snapped Achilles already at the beginning of the season. I don't know if people know that.
What?
But we had that snapped Achilles Aaron Rodgers up there from the time we started the show, and it just so happened that he tore his Achilles this year.
Damn. Maybe it's a fucking voodoo doll.
That's what I mean.
Austin,
like it's broken in one place, and it's his Achilles.
I'm pretty sure that's
tape it back together, Austin. Tape it back together.
I'm pretty sure that's
Super
your
glue.
desk, Scott.
It's Aaron Rodgers falling on the ground. But yeah, after that, not many people know
Ungala.
Ungala.
Oh, let's talk the Colts Titans game. I almost got a game on y'all
yeah,
right
that
there.
was good. That was a great game.
What we were saying earlier about Ryan Tannehill, the punter from the Titans, that poor guy, he got destroyed.
His leg just went like.
He may never play football again after that hit, like just because how scary it was. But anyway, the Titans score. They put Ryan Tannehill in to hold the extra point, and he goes completely opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Laces out, Dan.
He pulled the Ace Ventura Pet Detective. The laces were clearly in. Nick Folk mixes the extra point to go ahead, and then I don't know. They kind of trade possessions, and they go in there tied at 25 at overtime. But they would have had 26. They would have won the game. They would have won the game had he had not held the laces in there. But blame that on Ryan Tannehill.
Didn't they win the game?
No, the Colts ended up winning in overtime.
So the Colts scored a touchdown?
Yeah.
The Colts scored and won.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yep. And Dolphins Commanders. We had Dolphins Commanders over for that game. And the over hit in the first half. 45-15.
Dude.
Tyreek Hill, MVP.
He's got to be.
The Dolphins versus bad teams are locks.
Yeah. Ron Rivera is still a head coach, too, in the NFL.
Are you putting them with the Cowboys and the Texans?
Who, Ron Rivera?
No.
The
Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Yeah, until they beat a good team.
They got to play the Cowboys in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah. Christmas Day.
Christmas Eve, actually. Christmas Eve, they're playing each other. And then we had the Lions and Saints. The Lions actually went out to like a 31-4. Oh, no. A 27-0. Yeah, it was 24-7, something like that. But then Saints came back. Jameis Winston got a little playing time. Alvin Kamara tore it up. Chris Olave just couldn't catch one more ball. 9 targets, 5 receptions. He needed half a reception. They should count that. Like if you need a half a reception, if the ball hits your hands and you drop it, that should be a half reception. Because he would have had 6.
Or
if you
it's like a 0.4 or something.
Or if you catch it one-handed, you should get double the receptions.
1.5 receptions for one-handed.
We're solving all the NFL's problems.
Well, we could open up on a sports book and count stuff like that. But
Did you see that?
If you have 2 hands on it, Mark Cuban, what? He wants to sponsor our show, right?
And then he wants to build the lady he's selling it wants to build a casino in Dallas.
Well, don't you have to be on Native American land to do that?
Well, I don't know. It's like rich people stuff. Like I'm sure they'll pay the right people if it ever gets done, but that'd be badass.
I know that if you have Native American blood in you, you can buy a piece of land and build a casino on it. I know that that's true. But I don't know. Yeah, like you said, those rich people, they'll find ways to get around it. Mark Cuban.
What if you marry Austin? You should marry a Native American.
No, that's the movie.
Does that count?
That's the movie. The
Pocahontas
of the Flower Moon.
Yes, that's it.
Have you seen
to build a casino?
Yeah, not a casino, just to take all their oil.
God.
Oh.
Jamal Adams' wife, calling her a Texas 6. Now you want to kill all the Indians and take their oil? He's on one today.
Yep.
He's on one today.
Did you watch that movie?
No, I need to. I actually looked
it's got Leo.
I looked it all up, and yeah, it looks pretty good.
Give me your top 3 actors right now, Austin. Go.
Actors?
He's on.
Yeah.
He's all Ruby Rose. Jenna Jameson.
Do they
have to be on the main screen?
Mia Khalifa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nicole Aniston.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
He said Lana Rhodes.
That's pretty funny. I haven't said one name, and y'all named off 18 people.
Well, we got them from you.
Yeah. Okay.
You have their posters all over your wall. We see them every Sunday.
What's your favorite kind of well, no, name your top 3 actors. Tell the people.
I love Leo, of course.
You love Leo.
Duh.
Hell yeah. Good pick. That's a good pick.
I gotta piss real quick.
Oh yeah.
Now the actors, us talking about those actors got them riled up.
Yeah. Give me everyone in that movie. Jesse Plemons, right there.
The fuck is that?
Plemons.
What's he in?
Friday Night Lights.
Oh yeah.
He's in that movie.
I remember him.
And give me freaking De Niro, of course.
All right, that's a okay list.
I know. You got to give me time to think about it, but
yeah, I don't think you watch enough movies.
yeah, I know. I watch plenty of movies. Billy Bob Thornton.
In Munster's Ball. You seen that movie?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. That was the one with it was like him and Halle Berry, and Halle Berry had like that crazy nude scene or that crazy sex scene.
I probably haven't seen the movie. I've probably seen the scene.
That's why, yeah.
I don't know where. Yeah, what movie
Yeah, I
it is.
bet you've seen the scene.
Oh, I've probably seen everything.
What else?
Did you stop using that toilet because it smells terrible in there?
Yeah, stop using it because there's thing flowing.
I know, but you have to flush the damn thing.
Well, I don't go in there.
Yeah.
He don't want to fix it. That's why.
Damn.
Now, what were y'all saying?
Aren't you a plumber? Aren't you an amateur plumber too?
Huh? No, I'm an amateur porn star.
Amateur tattoo artist too.
Amateur electrician.
Amateur AC guy.
Yeah. You wear many hats.
If fucking Christian McCaffrey scores, then that's all I needed was fucking Zach Moss to score that touchdown today. That's all.
Right now, McCaffrey ain't doing shit.
Jack shit.
He's got
What
me
about
1 point in fantasy?
Oh, well, the game's not over yet. How did how did the DraftKings turn out? Our DraftKings.
Austin.
I have no clue.
Let me look. We had I think 7 or 8 people join it. We had
get in it.
Oh, we had 7.
You didn't get in there, Scott?
Talon.
No.
Talon.
Oh, fucking Talon.
Yeah, he's winning.
Son of a bitch.
He's winning.
Talon.
I'm in second.
His mom was a Bird fan.
Yeah, I guess.
McCaffrey touchdown, baby.
Oh, all that shit. See, that's all I needed was the Zach Moss touchdown. That's all I needed. God damn. Well, that's gonna put my fantasy team over.
Hell yeah.
Let's get back to the football games. What were we talking about the football games? You never named your top 3 actors.
I did. You missed it.
No, he did. It was a mid list.
A mid list?
Yeah. You don't even want to hear it. Yeah, I don't even want to hear those actors.
You don't want to hear it over again?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your voice again. Cardinals Steelers. That was another one of my locks. Cardinals were going to cover that spread. They actually won the game.
No, they haven't. It's still going.
It's over, bro. 24-10 final. That's it. It's over.
Really?
24-10. The game is final. Mitchell Trubisky. We had a Mitchell Trubisky.
Exciting.
You know, Mitchell Trubisky is always going to be known for that guy that was taken before Patrick Mahomes. And it's sad. There was once upon a time Mitchell Trubisky took the Bears to the playoffs.
Oh.
To Mexico.
Is he Mexican?
Damn.
He has them like, you know those quarterbacks that have those beady eyes? None of those quarterbacks ever turn out to be good quarterbacks.
The fuck? Beady eyes?
Well, yeah, beady eyes. Look up Mitchell Trubisky. Look up Nick Mullins. He has beady eyes too. Okay, and another one that does have beady eyes that's coming up is Drake May.
Oh.
He's got those beady eyes. Justin Herbert, I would say he's got beady eyes too, and he's turning into a bust. Oh, I was hoping to hear a little backlash from Scott on that one. No argument there?
No, I don't think he's I don't think he's a bust because he's always going to put up good numbers. Maybe if you in terms of winning stuff, he's almost because I wouldn't call Phillip Rivers a bust.
Well, I call Phillip Rivers Dan Marino.
Yeah, basically, is Dan Marino a bust? Hall of Famers right there.
He was an Ace Ventura, dude.
Who would you say is better, Dan Marino or Phillip Rivers?
Marino, because he was in a movie.
I'm sure, like 90% of people would say Dan Marino.
Okay,
but, I mean,
have you seen Ace Ventura?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan Marino's in that. So, hey,
he said that's one of his top. He listed Dan Marino as one of his top actors.
So
he's three. Yeah. He was 3B.
Maybe that's what puts Dan Marino over Phillip Rivers.
Yeah,
is that right
Phillip
there?
Rivers in a freaking movie. Oh,
all right. No. The Steelers, they're that wild card team. Are they going to make the playoffs? They are. They got a really good record. They're 7-5.
Bring her to me.
Nobody has an opinion on that.
Who?
Steelers. Are they going to make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's because the Ravens are going to win the division.
The Raiders are going to win the division, but there's 3 wild cards.
Bengals are done.
Bengals are done. Yes.
I got the Bengals right here.
The Bengal kitty.
Yeah, this is my new cat. Let's pause this real quick.
Wait,
this
you
is
got
a new
cat?
we got. Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
What's his name?
This is Stormy.
Stormy.
Her.
Daniels.
Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what we named her after.
That's number 4 on the list right there.
Yeah.
That's number 4, Stormy Daniels. We got anything else? Anything else happening in the NFL today? The games that are going on right now: Panthers, Bucks, 49ers, Eagles, Rams, Browns.
We got a big one tonight.
Yes, we do. I told on the last show too. I stated that you need to take the 49ers first half, and it hit.
Nice.
Eagles. This is the 5th game in a row that the Eagles have trailed at halftime. But they are a second half team. I would take the Eagles to come back and win this game. What do you think, Austin? No?
Nope.
Oh, that's because he took the Niners. Y'all both took the Niners, didn't y'all?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
God, dude,
Looking at our picks right now?
it looked really good.
Yeah.
It looked really good for me in the beginning of all the games.
Yep.
But then at the end, it all came crashing down.
I mean, we all had pretty much the same picks, except for you beat us.
Speaking of crashing down, have y'all been keeping up with the Warriors and the NBA?
Yeah, they won.
Dude,
they
they're
won last
crashing
night, didn't they?
hard.
They won yesterday.
Well, the last 2 times I've watched them,
no,
they've
they
had
ended up
leads, and then the
losing.
Clippers.
Who?
Yeah, was
Dude,
it the Clippers?
They were winning by like 20 points at halftime in that game.
Yeah, it's almost like a lock now to where if they're winning, that the other team, if it's a good team, they're going to come back and beat them.
Who is? Are the Clippers finally starting to come around?
I mean, I wouldn't say so, but I would say slowly.
Would you say the
They're
Clippers
slowly getting better.
with the talent that the Clippers have? Would you say the Clippers are the Los Angeles Chargers of the NBA?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Or
good comparison.
you could almost say they're the Cowboys.
Because
they're doing good.
Dude, I think he likes the Cowboys more than the Chargers.
Flip floppers.
Yeah.
Well, this year I got to because they're winning.
And
I can't talk
just
about
stated
the
everything
loser
we stand
Chargers.
against. You can't have 2 teams.
Yeah, I have 2 teams.
If you're hanging off a cliff on your stomach and you got the Chargers on one side and the Cowboys on the other, who are you saving? That's a tough one.
No, it's not. Saving the Chargers.
Oh, nice.
Saving the Chargers.
Saving the Chargers.
Yeah.
Well, the Chargers, they need to win the rest of their games. They're 5-6 now, or 5-7.
No, yeah, 5-7.
And who do they have next week?
Don't even know. Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
Speaking of the other flip side of
And
that,
Eckler literally did nothing today.
yeah, he's kind of cooled off.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck is that?
What are the Patriots gonna do? I mean, we do talk about this all the time, but what are the Patriots gonna do? They've scored 13 points in their last 3 games, and I think 10 of those points were scored in one game. So they haven't scored a touchdown in, I think, over like 13 quarters, 12 quarters.
And Stevenson got hurt today. I don't know how bad his injury is, but
Does that mean you pick up Zeke off waivers? No.
I mean, I already put a claim in for him just because I had Stevenson.
Oh, it's because he's
And I was hoping he would. Dude, he was going to have a big game. He had like 40 yards before he got hurt, and he got hurt like I think in the second quarter.
Whenever he fumbled that ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Scott, do you have Puka Nacua?
Yeah.
He just
no. I traded him away.
He just got hurt, dude. I think he dislocated his shoulder. He may be
he
out for
can
the
still
next.
He can still play.
Well, yeah, but he'll be out a couple weeks, is what I'm saying. Fantasy playoffs is starting pretty soon, also.
Dude, Scott freaking dislocates his shoulder every game, and he still plays.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How'd you do that on the sideline?
Coach Taylor.
Coach Taylor.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, were you lifting a lot of
Dr.
water,
Taylor.
or were you picking up all the water?
Doctor.
Oh man.
No, sometimes it'll just pop back in on its own.
Do you still have to do? Do you still do therapy and shit for that, or does it still?
No.
You ain't no pussy or what?
No, I could still feel it though. Like it's like the old ladies. Whenever I get some pain in it, I know that it's gonna rain.
Okay, well, before we reset the cameras, I don't know if you have to go or yet or not, but let's do your picks for the Chiefs Packers.
You know my pick right now.
Yeah, your picks. The Packers are underdogs by 6 points.
Chiefs by 24.
Oh God, he's a hater. I think his anger for the Chargers make him go against.
I mean, with all this freaking Packer stuff on his desk,
yeah.
How can he be so?
No, I think it's it. You know what I would take though?
This guy hated on Aaron Rodgers for years.
The over. The Chiefs may get the over by themselves.
Well, listen, it's snowing. It's snowing in Green Bay.
Yeah. Think about that.
Oh, is it?
It's snowing in Green Bay tonight. There's your MVP in 2028 right here. Maybe 2028.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad pick.
We'll make you a bet right here. Packers win. We replace your Kobe jersey with that Jordan Love jersey.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They got to win. Not cover the spread. They got to win. That's a good bet.
And then we get to sell the Kobe jersey for crack.
You got to burn it.
I'm going to put my
You got to burn it. You got to burn the Jordan Love jersey.
What about the over-under? You think they're going to take the over and you want the Chiefs by 24, huh?
What's the over?
It is 43.
Take the over.
Take the over. Okay, in the snow, he's taking over. He's got balls.
Yeah.
He's got balls.
Like, what kind of snow are we talking about,
we're
though?
talking
Is it like
heavy,
a good downpour?
We're talking about
3 feet?
We're talking about the snow that...
Couple inches?
I don't know. Well, how much snow is there? Is there a lot of snow?
I don't know. I don't know what a lot of snow is. Never seen it.
I don't know. It's been snowing all day, apparently.
I think it'll still be over.
They have warmers on the field, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't think it's going to be like a snow day game. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, who do you got, Austin?
Packers.
Packers plus 6?
Plus 6.
All right. I'm going to take the under in that game, under 43. And I'm going to take the Packers plus 6 also.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Mark it up.
Okay, after those football picks, let's go to the UFC fights that we had last night. UFC Austin, right there in Scott's backyard. Old boy that we met, right, Scott? He was there, huh?
No, I don't know if he went, but one of my coworkers was there.
That's some really good seats.
Picture. I know. So I talked to him this morning, and basically, like they were sitting like the little VIP section. They had it like pretty much like right to the left, and they were pretty much like after the fight, they were right by where they would walk out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like they got to see everyone. So that's pretty cool.
There was a couple badass knockouts that I saw. Jalen Turner like destroyed Bobby Green like 3 times. He knocked him out. Did you see the end of that?
No, I heard all the thing about the stoppage, but was it too early or too late?
No, it was a bad stoppage because Jalen Turner. It was first round, and Jalen Turner was tagging him, and Bobby Green, he likes to talk shit and kind of, you got.
Yeah.
Well, Green went in as he was trying to pop back out. Jalen Turner caught him, and one of those delayed stuns where they're like good at first, but then all of a sudden they just start wobbling. Well, that's what happened to Bobby Green. Then he got tagged again. He got knocked down. And he was out. Well, this ref didn't stop it. And Jalen Turner came back on top of him. Hit him once. Hit him twice. Then he was out. Clearly out. But then Bobby Green kind of came to. And then put his hands over his head again. And Jalen Turner keeps hitting him again. Then finally catches him again. Knocks him out. And then keeps on hitting him. And the ref finally stopped it. So from what I read, they said that Bobby Green was pretty much out like 3 times, and that it was a pretty bad stoppage. It was a ref that I didn't recognize. So
it was bad in the terms of that he let Bobby Green get beat up.
Yeah, he took a little more damage than what he should have. Is what I'm saying. And then the main event was Dariush and Saryukin.
Yeah, Dariush done. What the heck happened?
just seeing like the demeanor like on those two when they walked in. I told Morgan before the fight started, I said that dude's gonna knock him out, and knocked him out in less than a minute. He kind of faked the knee up the middle, and then he caught him with a right like on one leg. But But Neil
That's
Dariush
so crazy.
needed that win. Dariush
I
really
know
needed that
he's
win.
done, dude.
Man, there's some new guys coming up though in the UFC that are they're gonna be pretty good. So, does anybody
He's
beat
base
Islam though?
now, yeah, and he's pretty much like at the bottom of that division now.
Who, Dariush?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was ranked number 4 coming into that fight, and Saryukin was ranked number 8. And I guess they kind of switch. And I mean, who does Islam have to fight still? There's nobody really. He's already beat everybody pretty much. He
he's gonna fight Charles.
well, yeah, he's gonna fight Charles, but other than Charles, there's nobody else that. I mean, Gaethje's not gonna fight him. Poirier's not gonna fight him.
Yeah,
So it'll probably be
Connor.
Saryukin next.
He's gonna fight Connor. You want the money fight, the red
Mm-hmm.
panty night.
The red panty night. I saw this is kind of old, but I saw a video on it on YouTube the other day. But remember when Chandler and McGregor were doing that Ultimate Fighter thing?
Yeah,
They said that like apparently production really like screwed up because when they did the coaches challenge, they had put them in ice baths. Did you see that?
yeah. I saw that.
They put them in the ice baths, and after the fact that they were in there 45 minutes, Dana White was really pissed off because apparently after 15 minutes in an ice bath, you could get frostbite, and your body they could go into shock and all that stuff. So I thought that was pretty funny after hearing about that. But you got both those guys in the ice bath. Like nobody's gonna give up. Nobody wants to lose to the other person. So.
Yeah.
But that really could have fucked them up pretty bad. So, you gotta go. Or you still good?
Now I got about 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
All right. NBA games today. What do y'all have? Anything?
I got nothing for NBA.
Oh, you got some hockey stuff though, huh?
Man, I'm working on it right now.
I don't think there is any NBA games today. Doesn't look like it.
Let me see. No, I don't think so.
No, there isn't.
They'll probably come back tomorrow
Yeah.
with the in-season turn. I think. Oh, in-season tournaments are on Tuesdays.
What about
Ooh, Monday is a big game. It's
Well,
Pacers Celtics. That game's gonna be like 160 to 162.
so take the over there.
Yeah, dude, I bet you the over is gonna be like at least 245 in this game. That's gonna be nuts.
And is it starting tomorrow? The in-season bracket, or are they still doing the whole
Yeah, it's
round
like the
robin?
quarterfinals. It's like the 4 teams from like there's 4 teams left, I think,
Yeah, the winners of their
on each
of their
side. Yeah,
yeah their round robin. I saw that the Warriors didn't even make it into the tournament.
yeah. I'm
That's
telling you, dude, the Warriors aren't like
they're falling apart.
they're not. Yeah, they're not the same Warriors team as a. Like I give them like 10% chance to win the championship this year.
Hey,
Everyone
dude,
else is just so good.
don't be hating on Steph there.
No, Steph's good. I mean, Steph's good. I like Steph,
Okay, so take
but
the over in the Celtics Pacers tomorrow. Other game is
yeah,
the Kings and Pelicans. Kings are favored by 4. The Pelicans have been playing pretty good. You know who else have been playing good? The Orlando Magic. Did y'all see that?
9
mm.
games or 10 games?
They won 9 in a row and they played last night, but I don't know if they won last night.
The Magic.
The Magic lost, so they won 9 in a row. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games.
Who they lose to? They lost some to
They
someone
lost to the
sorry.
Nets, but I think they had rested some players because they're starting the tournament pretty soon.
Paulo? Paulo Banchero?
Pablo,
Oh yeah,
Paulo. What'd you say? You had some hockey picks?
Oh, I did, but scratch them.
You don't like it?
Nope.
Oh, maybe later we'll come back for it.
January 12th is when I drop my hockey picks for my European hockey picks. So get ready.
Let's switch gears real quick before you gotta go. This guest we have on Thursday.
Oh, we have a
Oh
guest.
yeah,
We haven't. Have you talked to her? Or?
no. I'm waiting for y'all's little thing so I can send her the outline.
Oh,
Okay.
just in your ears.
Send your ears. Do you think she'll meet with us before we do it?
Mm,
This,
I don't know. Probably. I mean, I think like before Like she comes on, yeah, like
This could either go
20
really good
minutes.
or really bad. Austin thinks she's going to make us look kind of stupid, which she probably knows a little bit more about, sports bets than we
She's
do.
definitely like, yeah, more of like I'm sure some of our people don't know about like the term shark money,
Oh yeah.
uh things like that, like all the pro
Well, we do live in Texas, so
things. Yeah.
gambling's not that big here.
But that's good. That's good.
It's
That's what
something to
the people
learn.
want to know that.
Something
Yeah.
they can learn. I guess we
Shark.
can go ahead and announce her
Wait,
name, right?
wait, no. Shark money. Y'all said it last time. Shark money is whenever.
It's not shark. It's sharp.
Shark money is whenever, like some big ass better like puts a bunch of
Not necessarily. It's
or like a bunch of betters.
sharp monies are like handicappers. Like they're the best betters basically. Like they have the reputation of being a good gambler.
So they put a bunch of money on this and it changes the line, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, if a
Yeah.
lot of like say the Packers are +6 tonight.
Yeah.
If a lot of sharp money goes on the Packers +6,
So it's gonna
it'll
change it.
drop.
Yeah.
It'll drop to Packers
Okay.
plus 5.5. And don't be embarrassed by it. I just learned that too recently. So, her
Yeah.
name is Ariel Calista. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She will be coming on Thursday. For the people that still listen, Scott got the inside scoop on her. But we won't say nothing else about her. She'll come on and
Yeah.
just surprise everyone. So, but anyway, we'll have her on Thursday, and we're gonna do a Zoom call with her. Correct?
Yes.
Are you gonna be here on Thursday?
Yes.
All right. Well,
I
you gotta go, don't you?
got to take off. Yeah.
Okay.
GG's. I'll talk to y'all later.
Wait, are you off on Thursday, or you're coming here, right?
No, I'm going in late though, but so I'll pretty much be there till the whole thing.
Okay. All
What
right.
time are you getting there?
I'm off that day, so I'll come in
Okay.
whenever. We'll figure it out.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
All
We'll
right,
see you in a little
players.
bit.
Later.
And just like that, Scott's gone, and the 49ers are beating the dog shit out of the Philadelphia Eagles. Did you see this coming?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, well, I kind of did too. My partner at work, Bertie, he hates the fact that the Eagles keep getting lucky. Do you think the Eagles keep getting lucky with these wins?
I don't know. Same thing as the Dolphins.
Well, they're always losing at halftime, and then they end up coming back and winning. This is the 5th game in a row, which you can't go down. You can't go down by 2 or 3 touchdowns against San Francisco. It just won't work out for you that way. But
Told you, ever since they got Debo and Trent Williams back,
they're the team.
they're pretty fucking good.
I don't think anybody's going to beat the 49ers, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They are the team to beat. You think the Dallas Cowboys could beat the 49ers?
Nope.
No?
Not in a,
Not in a million years?
yeah.
Bertie was talking about how I told him that the Cowboys should have lost to the Seahawks, right? And I think the Seahawks kind of lost that game rather than Dallas winning it. And I said that the Seahawks should have won. He's like, oh, I don't know about that. And we were talking about the Cowboys if they have to play the 49ers. I think the 49ers are going to kick the shit out of them like they already have, right?
Yeah.
Well, he said that the Seahawks are a pretty good team. It's you can't just they don't get blown out. And I said, well, on Thanksgiving Day, the 49ers beat them 31-10. Y'all play the Seahawks a day later, and then what happens? They barely get past the 49ers. So, clearly the 49ers are the team to beat. Sad thing is,
Cowboys won't have a home game.
well, they could possibly have a home game.
How? Or they can have a home game, but
If all the wild card teams lose,
Yeah.
they could technically have a home game.
no, the Cowboys.
Yeah, well, like say the Cowboys are the only wild card, or say all 3 wild card teams upset the division winners in the playoffs.
Don't matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
No, the first one. Who are they playing?
The Cowboys are going to end up playing the Falcons
On the road.
on the road. Yeah, Desmond Ritter 6-1 on at home.
Boom. There you go. Look at the.
You
facts.
really think the
look at
Cowboys
look
can
at
beat the
facts.
Falcons?
Look at the facts.
Okay, I get it, but I mean anybody could win. Anybody can win. That's what happens in the NFL. Anybody can win, but
Oh, Bijan Robinson. Oh,
Aw.
playing against the Cowboys. It's like, dude, I'm back at home.
I'll tell you what,
I'm
though.
going to tear up the Cowboys.
I will take the Falcons to cover that spread.
Yes, I would.
I think it's going to be like a 10 or 12 point spread. And the Falcons aren't a bad team. They're a well coached team, but they lack a little bit. They're young. They're young is what I'll say. They lack, experience in that team. The Falcons are 7-5 now, I think, or are they 7-6?
7-5.
7-5. Yeah, that's crazy. The Atlanta Falcons are 7-5. Jalen Hurts actually went to the locker room in the third quarter here. Who's his backup? Marcus Mariota.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of the Atlanta Falcons, 1 year wonder for them Atlanta Falcons actually. Can Marcus Mariota bring the Eagles back from a 35-13 fourth quarter?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say he's not gonna do that. Man, I need a George Kittle touchdown, and I need a AJ Brown touchdown for this parlay that I have to hit. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't think there's going to be much scoring left in this game.
Hey, you never know. It's still 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The 49ers and Brock Purdy seem to have gotten back on track. So, let's see who you decide to take Brock Purdy over in the league, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Brock Purdy or Baker Mayfield?
Purdy.
Brock Purdy or Deshaun Watson?
Sean Watson.
That's closer than you might think.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy or Matthew Stafford?
Now we're talking.
That's like even. I don't know.
What are we talking this year?
Right now, yeah.
Right now?
Mhm.
Healthy Matthew Stafford, yes.
Okay. All right, Brock Purdy over Justin Herbert.
Fuck. Where's Scott at? Where's
The
Scott?
way
Where's
Justin
Scott?
Herbert's
Where's
playing right now.
Scott?
Of course, Scott's gonna say Herbert.
I'd take Herbert.
Yeah, I would too. Brock Purdy over Mac Jones. Yeah.
Why do you even have that one in there?
No, I don't. I just said that. Don't even answer that. Brock Purdy or Jared Goff? That's pretty even.
Ooh.
Jared Goff sometimes has it. Sometimes has the.
You put Brock Purdy on the Lions right now. Are they 8-3? Or 9-3, wherever they are?
I don't know, man.
That's the decision.
Oh, the tush push without Jalen Hurts. Let's see how it goes. Oh, he got it. I think he got it.
Fucking Jason Kelsey, dude. He's gonna get it every time.
Oh, no, I don't think he did get it, dude. If that line is official or unofficial, then he didn't get it. Oh, he got it. They gave it to him.
like, whoa.
They gave it to him. Jalen Hurts is out of the locker room. He's coming in now. He's got a really uphill. He's got a big hill to climb, actually. I kind of screwed that up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big uphill.
Okay,
hill.
back to Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy or Derek Carr?
Purdy.
Brock Purdy or Kyler Murray?
That one's tough. Give me Purdy.
Okay. Brock Purdy or Kenny Pickett? We actually all took Pickett at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
We were all talking, who would you take, Pickett or Purdy? And all of us said Pickett. That didn't age very well.
Well, hey, Pickett without Canada?
The Pickett now, I guess.
Give me Pickett now.
Okay.
I'll take Pickett now.
All right. Pickett or Pickett. Purdy or Tua?
Tua.
Purdy or Sam Howell?
Purdy.
Purdy or Mr. Unlimited?
Give me Russ.
All right. And here's another tough one. Purdy or CJ Stroud?
Stroud. Give me Stroud.
Stroud.
All day long.
Purdy or Jordan Love? The Jordan Love.
There you go.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love all day.
Jordan Love all day. Jordan Love's about to throw 4 touchdown passes tonight. I'm going to take the over in Jordan Love touchdown passes tonight. What do you think it's over? 2.5 probably?
Probably one.
Probably 1.5? I think I'm going to take the over. Injury report. I think Jaden Reed isn't playing tonight.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Not good, no.
That's his go-to.
He's actually He's actually done very well lately.
Yes.
Oh, Jaden Reed. Maybe a dark horse to win best. Zay Flowers. I'd say the NFC Rookie of the Year for receivers.
Who's Jalen Reed?
You think it's Jaden Reed?
Yeah.
Puka Nakua. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I would take Jaden Reed over Nakua. I really would. I think Nakua just fits well into the Rams system. You got all that attention on Cooper Kupp, so I honestly would take Jaden Reed. Tampa Bay and Carolina. This game's actually coming down to the wire. Tampa Bay is up 21-18, and Carolina is actually driving down the field to go tie it. And we'll see what happens there.
Mayfield's kind of hurt.
Is he hurt? Oh. The Cleveland Browns have just tied the Los Angeles Rams. Oh, what about Purdy or Trevor Lawrence?
Oh, that was a good one.
That is a good one.
Give me Lawrence.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see this play. Eagles got the ball down to the 13. If they have any hope of winning this game, they have to score on this drive. Oh, he's going to throw it away. Oh, no, he got it. All right. Still 6 minutes left. They need 2 touchdowns if they score here.
Don't you need A.J. Brown to score a touchdown?
Yeah, I do. I think he's going to score right here, though. But I don't think George Kittle's going to get that touchdown because the 49ers are probably just going to run the ball. God, I was hoping this would be like a really good game. Damn, dude, hey. Fucking the Browns field goal kicker missed the extra point.
Dustin Hopkins, really?
Yeah, he had Tannehill covering for him. Or holding the kick for him. Jalen Hurts drops back. He's going to get caught from behind. Touchdown. Oh, shit. It's okay. It's 1st and goal. Let's talk more about this college football playoff. Okay?
Okay.
I am very happy, obviously, that Texas got in. But, like, doing more thinking about it.
Why are you happy?
Well, let's just say I, benefited from it in a certain way. Now, I can say it. I placed a $200 bet on them at the beginning of the season. They were plus 900 to make the playoff. And them getting in or sneaking in actually made me really happy. But I want to say the committee got it right, but I would say that, there's a lot of mad people right now that Florida State didn't get in and Georgia didn't get in. I would think there would be less mad people if Texas didn't get in and Georgia got in.
Oh, yeah.
Florida State, you can make the argument that Florida State should have got in over Texas.
Over.
If you go off of records, obviously. But
you can't go over.
Yeah, you got to go off of all, the big picture. And the big picture is Jordan Travis got hurt. It would have been really, really ugly had Florida State got in there and had to play Michigan in the first round or even Washington. Oh, look, he was going A.J. Brown's way. Oh, they're going to call a flag on that, a pass interference.
They did.
Damn, that could have been the touchdown right there. Here we go.
Who do they play in their bowl game?
Who?
Florida State.
Florida State? They're going to play Ohio State.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say that they're going to freaking get dominated.
And then whenever Ohio State beats their ass,
they're
going to say, everybody's going to say, I told you so. This is why. Let's do that. Read me the bowls that have been announced already. Look that up real quick. Oregon, I believe, is going to end up playing. Who did you say?
Oregon.
Who's Oregon going to play in the bowl? Oh, Missouri. Is it Missouri?
Mizzou.
Or is Florida State playing Missouri? Let me look it up.
Hold on.
Bowl games announced. Bowl games 2023. Let's see who we got.
I'll tell you one that we might go to.
What's that?
Armed Forces, not Armed Forces Bowl.
The Alamo Dome? Alamo Bowl? Damn, dude. Guess who Oregon's playing?
Who?
Liberty.
Oh, okay.
Liberty and Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl.
Fiesta Bowl. They got a. Huh.
Capital One Orange Bowl will be number 6 Georgia versus number 5 Florida State. Georgia's gonna beat the piss out of them.
Bad.
Okay, and then you got Ole Miss and Penn State
Yep.
in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. And then the Cotton Bowl will be Missouri and Ohio State. Man. I kind of think that Missouri might win that game because I think a lot of Ohio State's players are not gonna play.
Like, see ya.
And then here's some other ones that are announced. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, Georgia Southern versus Georgia Southern versus Ohio. Cricket Celebration Bowl, UCLA versus Boise State. Radiance Technologies Bowl, Cal versus Texas Tech. Famous Toastery Bowl, Old Dominion versus Western Kentucky. Scooter's Coffee Frisco Bowl.
That's a bowl, really?
That's in Frisco, Texas. UTSA versus Marshall. Boca Raton Bowl, South Florida versus Syracuse. Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl is Georgia Tech versus UCF. There's James Madison's going to play Air Force in the Armed Forces Bowl. That's the one you like, right?
No.
I thought you said you liked the Armed Forces Bowl.
I did.
That's going to be a good game, I think. More than people think. Troy's going to play Duke in the Birmingham Bowl. And we have Eastern Michigan versus South Alabama in the 68 Ventures Bowl. Where's the famous Idaho Potato Bowl? Utah State and Georgia State.
Ooh, Arizona against Oklahoma in the Alamo Bowl.
Arizona and Oklahoma? That's going to be a good one.
Oklahoma's beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. UNLV and Kansas are playing in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl. Rice and Texas State.
Yep, here we go.
First Responder Bowl. Serve Pro. Where's that going to be at? Dallas,
Texas.
Ford Stadium. We should try to go.
Yeah.
All right. The Mayo Bowl is going to be North Carolina and West Virginia.
My boy, Drake May.
There you go. Charlotte, North Carolina. Military Bowl is Virginia Tech and Tulane. Oh, USC's going to play Louisville in the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. The Tax Act Texas Bowl, Oklahoma State and Texas A&M.
That's going to be a good one.
Rutgers, who always covers, they're playing Miami in the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl.
Are they playing at Yankee Stadium?
Then the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Wow. Pop-Tarts Bowl. Kansas State and NC State. Orlando, Florida.
I would just I don't want to play that goal. I don't want to play that one. That one's stupid.
I wouldn't mind going to the Alamo Bowl this year. December 28th.
Yeah, that one's going to be a good one.
Arizona, OU. Clemson, Kentucky in the Gator Bowl. Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Oregon State and Notre Dame. And then you got Iowa State, Memphis. The Barstool Bowl is going to be Wyoming and Toledo. That's going to be a fun game. Wyoming always covers.
How many years till we get to sponsor our own bowl?
Next year.
Next year?
Yeah, we'll team up with Barstool and donate $500. January 1st, ReliaQuest Bowl, Wisconsin versus LSU. Iowa and Tennessee are playing in the Citrus Bowl. What a disappointment by Iowa. All right, who do you like in the
Who do you like in the Holiday Bowl?
Holiday Bowl? Who's playing in the Holiday Bowl?
USC, Louisville.
I like it. Well, is Caleb Williams going to play?
Probably not.
Can you go out like that and not play your own bowl game? I would still take USC.
Fucking Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Yeah, that's a great bowl.
And they have two ranked opponents.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Yeah.
College football playoff, All-State Sugar Bowl, Texas and Washington. All right, the favorite is Texas by 4, and the total is 65.5. Who do you got?
Texas.
Texas to win by 4?
No. Give me Texas to win, but...
Okay, but you think Washington covers the spread?
Washington covers.
Damn, dude, I'm going to be pissed if Texas loses because all the fucking arguing I did about getting them in there. Oof. Washington's money line is a plus 155. All right. Other bowl, the Rose Bowl, Alabama, Michigan. Michigan is favored by 2.
Give me Alabama. We all think the same
Yeah,
thing.
I think Texas Alabama be a good thing for the South. Texas Alabama. I would think Alabama would probably be favored by 3, right? Roughly.
Yeah.
But I'd still go with Texas. Alabama's a plus 10 on the money line. We should probably lay those bets down now. Once we go to Vegas, of course, or Louisiana.
Duh.
Yeah, man. Texas deserved to go. I mean, let me ask you this: do you think that since you think college football wanted Nick Saban to be back in the playoff? That's why they let him in?
Yes.
Okay, even though they won the SEC championship, though.
Yes.
I don't know. I think they might have a soft spot for Nick Saban.
Well, duh.
But you can't leave the SEC champion out of there. Michigan, I think we're all in agreement. Michigan isn't going to win the national championship. It's possible that Jim Harbaugh's out of there too by the end of this year. So we'll see what happens, man. That's gonna be interesting to see. How do you think this Texas A&M is gonna go under Eckel?
Should be a lot better, maybe, than Jimbo.
You think so? What's his name? Coached under Jimbo Fisher, right?
Yeah, for 3 years.
Yeah, well, my argument was that,
we don't know now because all the alignments all off. So we don't have to play Alabama. We don't got to play Georgia. We got the new freaking Texas, Oklahoma, and
I hope they play that game on Thanksgiving.
They are.
They're gonna go back to it. Nice.
November 30th. A&M freaking Texas. Let's go.
How many years has it been since they played?
12.
12 years?
12 years.
Oh yeah, you could be. No, I don't
That's
think
right,
it's been
12
that long.
12 years.
It's been 12 years.
Yeah.
Damn, we're old. So the last time they played was in what?
When
2010.
Justin Tucker hit that game winner.
Ooh. If Mike Eckel doesn't if they have a mediocre season, I don't know. Do you give the guy time or?
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that they hired somebody that has worked under Jimbo Fisher before. There was talk that Ryan Day was going to go to Texas A&M. No, there really was talk.
Really?
I think that would have been a better pick than Jimbo Fisher. Than Mike Eckel. But you were big on Mike Eckel, weren't you?
Yeah.
Deebo Samuel, another touchdown?
Another touchdown.
Nice. Deebo's been tearing it up. You were right, Austin. Good call. Good call on Deebo Samuel. How long was it? 60-something yards?
Look at that.
Left them in the dust.
See ya.
Oh, it was 40-something yards. Nice. Oh, man. Okay.
I don't think anyone's touching the Niners.
Yeah, I know. They better hope the Packers don't get hold of them.
Dude, that's one thing Jordan Love can get on fucking Aaron Rodgers. Like, hey, I'm going to beat the Niners.
Damn, dude. He's torn it up today. I got him on my fantasy team. Let me see. Let me see what I got here. I hope I'm not playing against Deebo Samuel and any other ones. Oh, yeah, I'm going to win in our league. How you doing in fantasy?
I'm doing pretty good. I don't know.
I think I'm going to go 4-0 today, actually.
Ooh.
Well, in our Balls Life League, I'm playing against Joe Michael. And he was beating me by 15 points.
Oh, Joe Michael is a Eagles fan, right?
It was a big Eagles fan.
Oh, man.
But I got Deebo Samuel on my team. So after that, I still have Travis Etienne left to play. And I think I'm going to be down by maybe a few points.
Is Etienne playing?
Yeah, he's playing, but he's hurt. He's kind of hurt. So
how many points do you need from him? I'm
about to look right now. Damn, dude. What's Debo's stat line? Look up Debo's stat line.
I would say it's enough. A lot to a little.
All right, as far as the college football playoff, I think my best bet would be Oregon to cover 4. No, clearly Alabama to cover 2. Oh no, I'm winning.
Hey, yeah, let me throw these stats at you. Debo has 4 for 116 and 2 touchdowns receiving, and then 3 rushes for 22 and 1 touchdown.
Nice.
So yeah,
I'm winning.
he's doing pretty good, I would say.
Yep, I'm gonna win.
Ew.
Hell yeah. 132 to 129.
Do some of that. Boom.
Boom. Wait, one more time. What the fuck's going on with this thing?
Oh yeah, I switched it all.
That sounds terrible.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Just give me applause. All right, well, tonight I am going to take the Packers to cover, and I think it's going to be, I said under earlier, under 43. I think I'm going to take the over.
Really?
Yeah, I know that primetime games are like 30-6 or something.
Give me that ball by your foot.
You going to shoot for it? Okay, let me put the camera on here first.
If I make this, it's going to go over.
All right. Oh.
Under. Take the under.
Take the under on this game. I don't know, man. I'm a believer in Jordan Love, and they've been scoring lately, so. Nah, this game's over. All right, well, Fox's game of the week ends up being a beatdown. The Rams are going to end up beating the Browns. That overhit. And the Bucks ended up beating the Carolina Panthers. Monday night's game. Who do you got on Monday night's game? They're the Jaguars.
Ooh, that one's hard.
Jaguars versus the Bengals.
That one's hard.
Let me get you the balls. Hold on.
Yeah. That's going to be hard because, what do you think?
What's the spread?
I think it was like 3. It was 3.
It was 3 for the Jags, right? Okay, hang on.
It's still 3?
It will be. Oh, it's the Jags by 10.
Jags by 10?
Jags are 10-point favorites.
I don't know about that. That one's hard.
The Jags will be at home. I think they'll cover. I think they'll win by 2 touchdowns. The Bengals defense hasn't been playing very well lately, but it's gonna be the over/unders at 40. Man, that's probably like a really good line.
If I make this, it's going to go under.
Okay. Ooh.
If I make this, is it Jags by 10?
Jags by 10. Oh. Yeah, that counted.
Yeah, that counted.
Jags by 10.
Jags by 10. We got it.
All right.
We got to move that back up there.
Why? You just got to get used to it.
I know, it's very hard.
Okay, well, I think that's all we got for today. Like we said earlier, we got a special guest coming on Thursday.
Hell yeah.
She's going to teach us a little bit about gambling and stuff like that. Her name is Ariel Calista. Pretty experienced in the whole gambling game, so we'll see how it turns out. Scott actually somehow found her. He saw a TikTok, right, and then just DM'd her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be excited to see this. A couple announcements during the interview and everything, so we will have that to you guys on Thursday. Follow us, TikTok, Twitter. We'll have this out by Monday, and we'll be back with you guys on Thursday, which we'll probably post the episode on. Either that, no, probably not that night. It'll probably be Friday morning while I have it posted. Friday morning, yeah.
Hey, would you like to include the followers to talk shit to us a little bit? Tell us what we're doing wrong. Tell us what we're doing right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I welcome that.
Yeah.
I got no problem with a little bit of shit talk.
We need follow back.
Follow back?
Or feedback. What we're doing wrong. What we're doing right. Let's go.
We'll see you guys on Thursday. Hook 'em horns. Go horns.